Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. Today I'm going to be doing my May monthly favorites. Once again, another month has just gone by. I really enjoy doing my monthly favorites vlog because then it gives me a chance to round up all the products I love and talk about those, and also let you guys know about the products that don't work. So that being said, I'm just gonna dive right in because I have a lot of products to go through. First off, I want to talk about the Pacifica Pink Nudes palette. And this is an eyeshadow palette that they came out with, I believe, at the end of April. It was either end of April or beginning of May. What I really love about this palette is, first of all, these are all matte shades. I just love that this is such a nice neutral palette in green and eco beauty. And this palette is available at Ulta and Target, so it's very accessible, it's very easy to get to, and the price point is really great as well. So I think especially if you are transitioning into green and eco beauty that you definitely need to pick up this palette. And I really have come to love it because no matter if I want to do a kind of more punchy, shimmery shade on my eyelid, I want to grab a pan shadow from Teri Miyahira or a pan shadow from Root, I can then use this palette to kind of build up my crease and do any other work that I want to do with this palette. So I think it's just a great base palette to have. And I also like that it has these like pink shades in it too. It gives it a little bit more variety, makes it a little bit more fun. And the pigmentation of these is good. It's not like ridiculous, but I find that they're easy to work with, they're easy to blend, and they do have a decent amount of pigmentation. I think it's a really great basic eyeshadow palette to have, and that's a really good addition to your collection because as far as I know, I've never really seen anything like this in green and eco beauty. Another product that Pacifica launched along with their eyeshadow palette is their Plushness lipstick. This is Pacifica's version of a liquid lipstick, and I have the shade Breathless here. And it's a very kind of neutral, it's a very nude kind of pinky shade with a little bit of brown. Here it is swatched on my hand, and I just really like this. Though I do have to say that you don't want to think about it in terms of how you think about a traditional liquid lipstick. Like, it does transfer, it does fade. It's not a lipstick that I can put on in the morning and it will be perfect at the end of the day. It's not anything like that. But I have just really been loving it. I love the formula. When it goes on, it's kind of a little bit moussey and then it does dry down. The shade Breathless is a really good nude color, and when I'm not sure what lipstick to pair with my makeup look, I will grab for this one. And they did come out with a more pink shade, which I also want to pick up. I can't remember what the name of the more pink shade is, but I do want to pick that up because we all know how I love my pink lipsticks and I can never have too many pink lipsticks. At least that's what I tell myself. I don't know why, I just really like this. I just like the formula, I like how it wears on me, I like the color. It doesn't transfer as much as like a traditional just like lipstick in a bullet. It is much more transfer proof than one of those, and it is more along wearing the traditional lipstick in just a bullet. So I guess that's why I like it. I think this is a really good green eco beauty option for liquid lipstick. And once again, this lipstick is available at Target and Ulta. Very accessible, very easy to get your hands on, and a good price. Another product that when it launched, I had to go and buy it immediately. And this is the Glory Boon Blush in Summer Peach. Here it is swatched on my hand here. This is the blush in Summer Peach from Glory Boon, and it is a pinky peachy shade. It does have some shimmer in it, which I like. I like blushes that have a little bit of shimmer that aren't just pure matte blushes because I think it really gives a nice glow to the cheeks, especially for spring and summer. I think you really can't go wrong with a shade like this. I noticed that it pulls much more pink on me than it does, for instance, on Alexandra, who is the owner of Glory Boon. When she posts Instagram pictures of herself wearing this color, it doesn't pull as pink on her, and I think it's just because I have cool undertones in my skin, so it is pulling more pink than peach. So I think if you have warmer undertones, I think it should pull a little bit more peach than pink. But yeah, I really have been loving this. It is a loose blush, but we all know how I feel about my locking sifters. So it comes with its locking sifter. So if I want to travel with it, for instance, I can just lock the sifter and I don't have to worry about the product getting loose. And I just find it really easy to use. I shake some out from the sifter into the cap and then pick it up with my blush brush from the cap. I just love the Glory Boon packaging. Can we talk about this? Like, it's so tropical. I absolutely love it. And this shade has just been perfect. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. It's just a really easy shade to reach for. It looks great with everything. It's got enough pink and peach to kind of be able to pull for a warmer tone look, or if I want to do a cooler tone look and wear a pink lipstick, I can pull it either direction. It looks really lovely paired with the Glory Boon Soft Coral lipstick. That's an awesome look. I believe it was only $15, which is a really great deal too. I keep mentioning price because I think it's something that has kind of gotten out of control on Green and Eco Beauty, and there are a lot of options that are a bit more affordable, and I want to make sure that you guys are aware of them and aren't feeling pressure to buy just really expensive makeup, that there are more affordable options that are still really incredible products. So if you watched my brush video, you may have heard me talking about the fact that I didn't have a highlighting brush that I loved. Like, I have one from e.l.f. that I'd just been using as a highlight brush, but it was a little bit scratchy. It just was not my favorite brush. I thought I could do better. I'd heard Ashley from Green Bunny Video mention the Root brushes and how soft they were and how much she was just really impressed by their quality. And I saw that they had one that was called the Set and Illuminate brush, and so I was like, well, it's a good price, I'll go pick it up. And I did, and I love it. This Set and Illuminate brush is the perfect highlighting brush. It is so soft, and look at the size of it. It was just like made for highlighting, and I don't like fan brushes. I want something that applies a little bit more intense highlight, which this brush does. It's just, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just the perfect highlighting brush. And it is so soft, and it washes up really well. It's just a really great quality, and all things considered, the price is pretty affordable too, and a lot of times Root will have some sort of sale or promotion, so if you want to wait for one of those too, you can even pick it up at a better price. So I bought the 100% Pure Green Tea Fiber Brow, and I'd been trying it out, and they had kind of like a contest that if you were one of the first 10 people to write a review of the product on their website, they would send you like a bag with a whole bunch of different products in it. And I actually managed to be one of the first 10 people, and so I got sent a whole bunch of different 100% Pure products, which I was elated. I love 100% Pure. I was more than happy to try out more of their products. And one of the things that they sent me, when I first saw what it was, I was like, oh no, why did I get this? This is something I can't use. And this is one of their new gemmed luminizers in the shade Rose Gold, and this is the darker shade, which is why I was disappointed in it. I do in fact actually want to get the lighter one. I think is it Moonstone? Maybe it's Moonstone. I can't remember the name of it, but I do want to try the lighter one. And so when they sent me this darker one, I was like, I can't highlight with this. Like, look at it compared to my skin tone. It's so much darker than my skin tone, I can never highlight it with it. But let me tell you what I discovered it is great for. If you have super fair skin like I do, so if you are an Alpine Rose in the 100% Pure foundations, I'm a Cool 2 in the Alima Pure Satin Matte foundation. Like, if you are fair, like really, really fair, this has been an amazing, amazing bronzer. I know, it's supposed to be a luminizer. When I swatch it on my hand here, it does have some shimmer to it that you can see, but I actually don't find it to be like ridiculously shimmery for a luminizer. But what I find is it works really well as a bronzer because it can give me a really nice glow of the cheeks. I find if I blend it on my cheeks and like around the perimeter of my face, that it really is not that shimmery when it's blended out. This color is just like the perfect bronzer for me, and I didn't even know I needed a bronzer that color until I tried it. I'd never actually found a bronzer that was the right color for me because I am so fair, and I was looking at it, I'm like, well, if I was going to make my own bronzer, that looks like a pretty good color. And so when I tried it, it was just perfect. It's a strange use for the product, but I have to say, if you are fair and are looking for a bronzer with some shimmer in it to kind of give a nice glow to your face for summer, I think I found your guy. And also I have tried this as an eyeshadow too on my eyelid. I love that as well. It is more shimmery when I kind of pack it on my eyelid. It works really well for that. But it is like the weirdest product. I thought I was gonna hate it. I thought it was never gonna work for my skin tone, but it has really surprised me and I really come to love it, and I am so glad I got it. This product I've been wanting to try basically since I started in Green and Eco Beauty, and I finally broke down and bought the trial size, or the travel size of the Well People Expressionist mascara, and I love this. I should have gotten it a long time ago. Let me say I still love my Root 100% Lash Mascara. Like, that is an awesome mascara as well. Like, I love that one. But that one is a little bit more volumizing. It's really lengthening and volumizing, but when I want something that's a little bit more natural and really separates my lashes and really just lengthens them, this just does it for me. I think the reason it is so lengthening and separating is because it has a silicone wand. It's not the bristly wand. And so it really allows you to get super close to your lash line, and it really just separates all of the individual lashes. If you were a diehard for the Benefit or Real mascara like I was in conventional beauty, this is the closest thing I found so far to that mascara in Green and Eco Beauty. I love it. It doesn't smudge on me. It doesn't flake. I have cried when I've worn it, and it has not been like a complete disaster. So yeah, this holds up really well, and I am so happy I finally tried it out. This is Clove and Hallow. They are a brand new makeup brand that is launched in Atlanta, Georgia, and right now their products consist of a lipstick and their lip gloss. And I got their lipstick in the shade Ballerina Slippers, and I'm obsessed with it. I have it on my lips today. If I were to create my own shade of pink lipstick, like if I had free reign and could make my perfect pink shade, it would be pretty darn close to this. Like, this is just perfect. When I put it on, I was like, oh, I love it. Like, it was just a love at first application. And the other thing that I really enjoy about this is, look at this magnetic packaging. Do you see that? It closes on its own, and I think this was only $19, and I think for the price, the nice packaging, it's a very minimalistic packaging, and I absolutely love it. Like, this is just perfect packaging in my opinion, and the sheet is really great. It wears really well on my lips. The only thing I do have to say is that their lipsticks do use dyes, but they do use lake dyes, but when I looked on EWG, they were, I believe, a 1 on EWG, so it really was not that toxic, and all the other ingredients are so good that I don't mind it having like a little bit of dye. And another product that I've been loving, I picked up because Whole Foods is having a sale on Acure products, and they also had a coupon, so not only was it like on sale, then I was able to take like another $2 off with a coupon. I highly recommend, by the way, if you shop at all at Whole Foods, to get the app on your phone. That app is incredible. I can go and look and see what's on sale. If there's a product or a food or whatever I want, I can make sure to go and pick that up, because a lot of times, like, I won't necessarily go look at the frozen food, for instance. I love the Daya vegan pizzas. I don't eat dairy, so I love their vegan pizzas because they have really awesome vegan cheese. As long as like those go on sale, but I don't always go down the freezer aisle, so I can look on their sales and see, oh, the Daya pizzas are on sale. I should pick one up and stock up on it. And so I was looking on the app, and they not only had the Acure on sale, but they also had an actual coupon on the app too that took more money off. And what you do is you like go up to the cash register and they like scan your little coupon on your phone, and then you get like extra savings if one of the products that you purchase has a coupon for it. So it's a really great system and saves me a lot of money, and it just makes shopping at Whole Foods a lot easier. And saving money at Whole Foods, we all know we need to do that. It is ridiculous at Whole Foods. And I had wanted to try their facial cleansing gel as my morning face wash, and I picked it up and I love it. My skin really likes it. It really cleans, but it's not overly drying. Like, it does, obviously it dries my skin out some, but it's not like super overly drying. I love the smell. It has a little bit of a citrus smell. It's just great. I am so happy I picked this up. And the ingredients are pretty good. I mean, they're not like perfect, but they're a lot better than something like Cetaphil. It's affordable, especially if you do get it on sale like that. Target also carries Acure. I really love this. I have been enjoying it. It's been a great face wash for me. Now we're moving to my flops, and I have two flops this time. I'm gonna start with the one from Root. Root most of the time is super awesome, and then every once in a while there's just like something that's just not good. And the one thing that was just not doing it for me this time was their setting silk. And Laura from Laura Blushing, she had done a disappointing products video and also mentioned this, and I totally agree with her. Like, it just does not set. Like, you can't bake with it. It doesn't really bake. It just didn't set my makeup. It just didn't work. I am going to be keeping it, and I will be using it for travel because it does come with a locking sifter. So, and it is a relatively small container of the setting silk, so it makes it great for travel. And I mean, when I say it doesn't set, like, it does set some, it does help a bit, but it's just not nearly as good as the RMS Unpowder. It's just, yeah, the RMS Unpowder just blows this out of the water. The RMS Unpowder, for me, is the example of a product that is worth spending that extra money on. And the other product is another one of the launches from Pacifica. I find Pacifica overall to be really hit or miss. Like, some things are super awesome, and some things are really terrible. It's like kind of one extreme or the other with their products. And so I've had products, you know, obviously I have products from them I love. I also have products I just really do not like. And this is actually, this one is pretty close to hating. Like, this is just bad. It should never have been released. And this is their Pacifica Rainbow Strobe Liquid Mineral Strobe. I have a number of different complaints about it. If you watch my review of this, it smells horrific. Like, it smells straight up like chemicals, and I'm a chemist, and it smells like chemicals. It is horrible. It smells like something you should not put anywhere near your face. It's reminiscent to me of nail polish remover, nail polish. I've read the entire ingredients list, and I can't pinpoint what is giving it that scent, but it's just bad. If you're all sensitive to scents, just keep going. Do not stop. Do not even think about getting this. Just don't do it. This is it here on my hand, and here's the thing that's tricky about it. Is it dries super freaking fast. So if you're trying to apply it as a highlight on your face, you only have like a few seconds to get it, blend it out, and get it where you want it, and then it will dry. And then it's just dried, and you can't move it, you can't do anything with it. And I find it really hard to apply because it has this crazy doe foot applicator that's like fuzzy. I just like don't want to wipe it down my cheek. So I end up like applying it to the back of my hand and then trying to use my finger and like dab it on my face, and then by that time it's like all dried. It's not good. And my other problem I have with it too is I find that it picks up my foundation. Like, when I put this, so obviously I'm gonna put this on top of my foundation, which normally it's either the Healthy Skin Foundation from 100% Pure or the Physicians Formula Organic or CC Cream. But it just removes the foundation, so like wherever I put my highlight, my foundation is just gone because this product just picks it up and gets rid of the coverage. So given the smell, how fast it dries, and the fact that it removes my foundation, it's just a no-go for me. I mean, granted, it does look pretty swatched, but I can't get it to look like this on my cheek because it dries so fast. It just doesn't work. Even on the back of my hand, when I look at it really closely, I think it's a little patchy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my favorites and flops for the month of April. And if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And also be sure to check out my Instagram. I'll have my handle down below. I'm at naturallybeautifulgirl. And if you'd like to be notified of exactly when I post new videos, be sure to hit the bell button so you know the minute I post a new video. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!